Greetings, Minecrafters, Nonsanity here, and welcome to Episode 8 of All the Mods 3 Remix. I think the very first thing we're going to do is go kill the dragon, even though I've got a couple project chests left over from last time and some new ones, but let's go dragon hunting. Yes, let's go kill the dragon. Well, I guess first, let me show you what's changed. Bee stuff. Instead of having a crate here, I made a modular storage, just so I can see all the various bee traits I've got, and I can easily pick out the ones I've got duplicates of. This just makes it easier. Instead of hovering over each one to see the tooltips, what they are, here I can read them all. And I've got that so that I have to manually take things out that I want to get rid of and put them in this crate, and then they get cooked down and piped back into it. Also, any bees I put in here, any empty samples, any genetics labware, all get piped into here as needed. Doing modular storage, why am I speedy? Do I still have? I do. I thought I'd put that away. Oh, I shift-clicked it here and it put it over here instead of putting it away. Okay, that's why I'm fast. I made a storage scanner with a black hole controller, and I guess I had those before, but I got rid of the storage drawers. No, I didn't have the storage scanner. I had the drawers. I took down the drawers and put the scanner, and the scanner sees the black hole and the black hole controller, this guy up here, and the crafter. If we just look at just the black hole, I can see all my essences and so forth. And in the crafter, I can see how much of the insanium I've got, plus any intermediates that are there. But if I click to all routable, I can see everything. So basically with this block, you set a range, and 1, and then hit scan. And it also sees the power cell, because that does have an inventory for the cards and for charging things. So you can see there's the card in it. But you can remove it. And then I have a little setup over here. I've got an automated user. It's set to use fertilized essence with a 5-tick delay on that guy right there. That is the wither skeleton seed. Now, the interesting thing about the automated user is that if I were to put fertilized essence in here, this is the most I could put in manually. 3. You can't put in more than 1 in each of these slots. More than 1 can go in there, but only through piping, and only through piping that moves 1 item at a time, like a hopper. You can put a hopper on there and it will slowly fill in these essences, but it's very slow. I tried item conduits, even with slowdown upgrades. It's still putting in more than 1 an operation, and that will not work. But the embers, item extractor, and item pipe do work. So what I've got going here is this lever, also from embers, is going to put power through this sound dampener and into the extractor to turn it on. It'll start drawing this essence from this drawer, which is fed from the black hole controller. And it's also going to provide power to this guy, which is set to require redstone, so he's off right now. This one lever turns everything on and everything off. So now if I turn it on, the sound dampener is making it so you can't hear the sounds of the grass break and armor equip that this thing generates. But you see it's got plenty of essence in there now, put in there by this pipe, and it is quickly whacking that with the fertilizer, and this item collector is picking the drops up into the storage scanner, which routes them to wherever they can go, which is in the black hole controller. And you can see my wither skeleton essence is going up rather rapidly. This is a way to use this otherwise pointless, I don't use it for anything else, to make more of the wither skulls faster. So that's sort of handy. Anything else? Anything else? If you ever get one of these Wither Skeletons trophies, just whack it every now and then, you get a Wither Skull. I made a few more machines. I made a Fluid Transposer and a Magma Crucible. They are connected together because things use that combination fairly often. I guess that's about it. So, let's make up some Eyes of Ender. Oh, let's see how much blaze I got here. I got 11,000 blaze. This has just been running like gangbusters. Looks like I'm going to have to refill it shortly. Okay, let's make up a whole stack of these guys. Actually, there is a reusable one, I think. Let me... Well, that was a bit of a delay. What's that? Third eye. It's a bauble. That one? Golden eye, no. Salamander's eyes. Eye of Galgador. Ender Orb Translocator. No, don't want those. Solid Ender Eye. Reusable Ender Eye for finding strongholds. That's the one. Block of Iron. With Ender Eyes around it. Solid Ender Eye. But I will take the irregular Ender Eyes as well. Then again, I can always make this stuff at any time. So, we are pretty far from spawn. Let's go to spawn and start from there. Click, click. And you can see things are missing. Alright. Spawn building. Throw Eye of Ender this way. Gonna come. Oh, okay. It stays in my inventory. It's got uses. Actually, now it would be handy to have that speed back. There we go. Let's go about 1,000 out or so. Yep, keep going. Getting close. Okay, a little bit more this way. Ah, there we go. Down there. Oh, looks like somebody's been here. I'm not the first to visit, it seems. So, somebody is around. Somebody has been around, so let's take a look. Yeah, there's a torch. Fountain room. Back to the library. Ooh, summoning pedestal. Let me clear out my inventory a bit. Now send the summoning pedestal back too. Oh, here we go. Yep. It's already been opened up. I happen to know, I already knew that actually. Oh, look, they put an end portal there. Well, I didn't have to put the eyes in, but I do know that the end is pristine. So, let's jump in. And here we are. Let's kill the dragon. I love the laser. And the dragon. done. Oh, I cleaned up too much. There it is. Let's grab us an egg and a heart. Excellent. And there I see, let's grab an ender pearl and poof, head out into the wild tan yonder, purple yonder. Been wanting some of these. Now let's see if there is a castle around. What's that? Oh, it's the purple glowstone. Celestial crystals from biomes of plenty. There are ores here. What is that? What is that? Small flower. Oh, I just looked at it. I didn't hit it. Oh, I do want to get some of the bees here. Get some more of them. As we'll get some of this too. Bees. Alright, and I'm going to fly around and look for an end castle, but that may take a little while. So I will see you when I find one. Oh, never mind. There's one. Do we have a boat? Is there a dock? I don't see a flying dock. Oh, we got a flying dock. Oh, he got me. Oh, another one got me. As long as I'm flying, I can force myself to go down. There we go. And we got an elytra. What we got in here? Shulker in one of these, sure. Tungsten. Dark steel upgrade. Inventory 3. Tome of Arcana. Proven grafter. Oh, I'm full up. Send everything home. Just grab stuff. Shoot now, ask questions later. I actually don't have one, but now I don't have to make one. Grab some of you. Grab the dragon head. Alright, anything else I need? Grab a few more of these end rods. Who's shooting? I saw you move. Can't hide from me. Grab an ender chest. And whatever's in here. Did I get... Yes, there's one down there. Shulker pearls. Alright. I think we're good for the end. That was a quick trip. Wow, there's a lot of these guys. Oh, couldn't get that one in time. Wow, there's so many of them in here. He came out to play. Can Shulker come out to play? There. How many of the pearls did I get from all that? They may have fallen down inside. Wow, this place is infested. That did not sound like a normal Enderman. 13 shulker pearls, nice. Highly advanced machine frame. Good loot. And a shulker shell. What do you got? You're an Ender Mini. You don't drop... Oh, you drop unripe pearls. Which just turn into regular Ender pearls. Uninteresting. Alright. I think I am good. Let's head home. There, got that out of the way. At this point in the game, I know I do play the game a little differently than most people, in that, or most YouTubers. I make my videos a little different than most YouTubers, in that I put more into an episode. I'm not out to make lots of little episodes to maximize my views. That is not charging. Oh, it's fully charged. Oh, it's just damaged. I gotta repair it. Let that charge up. I'm not out to get lots of views by making lots of little episodes. I'll make big episodes if they make sense to be big. There we go. But as such, on episode 7, I'm killing the dragon without any trouble. Whereas somebody else might be at level episode 30 or something. Because they have smaller, shorter episodes. Alright, let me get settled and decide what I'm going to do next. And make my walls visible again. And over here. And I'll be right back. Alright, let's start with the next project chest. I have a short-term goal. I mean, the long-term goal is the ATM star and all that it entails, and everything it can make. And that requires, getting into pneumatic craft, and industrial craft, and mob totems, embers, a whole bunch of stuff. Getting farther in bees, gotta make these quantum bees, quantum charming and quantum strange. Get pretty far in astral sorcery, you've seen all this stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot soul shards is in here. But there's another complicated recipe that might be useful to have right now, and that is the acceleration wand. Acceleration wand will let you speed things up. Its recipe involves 2 of these delayers from Integrated Dynamics. I've got plenty of mineral, so I can make all of that. Clocks, no problem. Make 2 of those. Open Computer's Accelerated Processing Unit. That requires just a whole bunch of crafting. Nothing in here is expensive. There's some diamond chips. Lots of transistors. Gotta make some of these, which clay, gold, and green dye, and then you cook these up to make the printed circuit boards. Really nothing that expensive, so I can make that. Empowered emeraldic crystal, got that. These advanced wand cores require unicorn horn, floral magenta powder, no problem. Mana infused spring, we got a little bit of mana upstairs. So we make the unicorn horns. Wand cores, blaze rods, we got those. Gold nuggets. Vector ruler, we need dust. And then the flux infused flux crystal. I can use my transposer and magma crucible over there to melt down some redstone and infuse a diamond with it. That's just obsidian blaze powder. So really all we need is sawdust and HDPE sheets. So let's do the sawdust first, because that's pretty easy. Let's go to Sai. There we go, Sai. We need to make the CAD assembler. Really cheap. No problem there. Pop that puppy down. To put into the CAD assembler, we need the basic CAD assembly. Just some iron, really cheap. I'm going to toss that in this slot here, and out up here comes casting assistant device. I think now all we need to do is take some redstone, chuck it on the floor, and zap it, and we've got sawdust. So there, we're done with all we need to do with Sai. Now, if you're interested in this mod, I've experienced it before. We can now make the spell programmer. Pop that down. I think I've already unlocked everything, because I've played this before and it lets you remember all the tutorials, so I don't have to do all the tutorial lessons again. I have done that in a previous episode. But I can go ahead and do infusion. Actually, I won't be able to use infusion, I don't think. Not with this gun. I would have to upgrade it. Where's my gold? I'm running short of some basic materials here. So if I toss that out and shoot it... Yeah, I can't shoot it yet. I need to make probably a next... So I need to make a bullet. Whack the bullet on that. Then come over here, toss that in. Yeah, it has no memory. So we need to upgrade it. And you can't upgrade them as is. You have to make a new one. That's okay, we'll make a new one. A new base. Now that we've got some of the sawdust, we can make a core, basic core. Make a CAD socket. That'll let us put the bullet in there. We can make a battery. That's all we need to make. Put those together, we have a new gun. I am going to just dispose of the old one. So now I can throw out that and go... No, I gotta put the bullet in it. Toss the gun in here. Toss the bullet in there. Pull the gun out. Holding the gun. Hold down that hotkey and I can choose the infusion bullet. Now I throw it out. Zap it. And we have the Psi Metal. Alright. With Psi Metal, we can now upgrade our gun again. We're going to make... We can go to this one. Psi Metal CAD assembly. I think we can do... Yeah, we can't do the diamonds yet. Psi gems. So we can do this guy. It's the best one we can do. That's the best one we can do for the socket. And the battery, we can do the middle tier battery. We can't do the high one yet because we need the Psi gem. Bring these over here, toss them in, make a new guy. And again, I'm just going to throw away the old one. Oh, I should have kept the bullet. Oh well. I'll make a new bullet. It's not expensive. Now we go over here, we're going to change this infusion to the higher level infusion. Whack the bullet. Load it in the gun, which has more slots now. Key it, activate it. Get some diamonds. And now we have Psi gems. So now we can toss the Psi gems in there, but I think... Let's see. Oh. There's one more thing, and that's the end metal. We do have enough in this gun to do this. Alright, so let's make another bullet. Oh, not there. Over here. Bullet. Load that spell into it. Load it into the gun. We're going to run back to the end. Oh, I need... see, the end metal... The ebony is nether quartz, and the ebony is coal. So let's grab some coal. Not that I can't get it while I'm in the end. And some quartz. And portal. Pop back to the end. I'm going to risk it with the dragon flying around. Well, that didn't work. Let me let with the side. Hopefully he doesn't knock me off or anything. Not that I can't fly. Oh, I forgot to change the spell to that infusion. Alright, try this again. There, that changed. Good. Let it reload. Alright, toss out that. Zap it. We got it. Pop back home. And now, see, this time I'm going to take out the 2 bullets before I dispose of this gun. Let's make some ebony. So I think I just need 4 for the ebony. Yeah. There we go. We'll make the now top tier CAD socket, the top tier core, and the top tier battery. Now that we're going to keep this one, let's pick a color. Let's go with green. Let's go with green. Pop, 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 pop. And I'm going to dispose of the old gun again. There we go. We have a top tier CAD gun. Now, I just sort of rushed through to the end tier of the device. If you were doing this on your own from scratch, you would have to go through all the tutorials here where they teach you each of these indicators. This teaches the caster and the debug, numbers, connectors, all the various things you need to know to make the more complicated tricks. Here, where was it? Level 15 is when you get the ebony and ivory and the greater infusion. So by the time you get to the 15th lesson, you can get all the way to where I am if you can get to the end. And there's numerous more talking about more advanced tricks that you can do. But the whole point of this mod is to put various tiles together, and you can link them with connectors and so forth, and make a basic program. And this is not a valid program, for sure. And then load that into a bullet, and you can have these guns do all sorts of neat things. Nothing I need at the moment, though, so I'm just going to hang it here. But we'll get back to it later on. All I really needed was the side dust to make the vector pointers. These guys, vector rulers. And now the last bit, to make the acceleration wand. Acceleration wand. Advanced wand, Ron core. I need HDPE sheets. These are plastic sheets from Mekanism, which require HDPE, which is a complicated process of using liquid ethylene. And, well, let's go do it. That is the project chest I had sitting down here from last time. So, how are we going to do this? I'm going to connect that there. And now let's start getting some machines. First machine is going to be an electrolytic separator. I think I'm going to place that here. Then one of these PRRCs. Then the rotary condensator. Flowers everywhere because of the bees. And then another PRRC. So, what this guy does, he's got stuff in him. Let's dump everything out for the moment. He still has power. Oh no, he's power. He still has water. Alright. So we'll just set those to idle so it'll stop. He is taking water and splitting it into hydrogen and oxygen. And we're going to have to feed him water, but we'll do that in a bit. The hydrogen is going to come out this side as a gas. So we're going to put this here, and I made a configurator. But where did I put it? I may have put it in here, because I was stashing some of the guns I was making. Nope, not there. I thought for sure it was in here. Oh no, it's probably just in my bag. Yep, there it is. I forgot I was messing about with it over here, trying to see which of the piping systems would work to put items into that guy. So it looks like it's already pushing out, but I'm going to go ahead and configure that to extract and insert anyway. So now he's got... This is the wrong guy. You go there. They're the same block, but they still can't remember their liquids. So this one's going to take the hydrogen. There we go. We're exporting hydrogen out the left side, piping it around into here. It's going to need water as well. So for water, we're going to use a sink. I'm just going to slap that there. And I'll take some ender fluid conduits, put one there, and one there. Did I accidentally... Let's set to input. Oh, top is output. I want that to be input. Gases. Oh, wait. That's energy. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Fluids. There we go. Fluids can go in the top. So there it can get its water. It's going up. Oh, you have to set this to extract. Okay, it's got water. Set this one to extract all the time. It's now got full up water. All right. So we've got our hydrogen coming into here. This is going to need a material. And I've got some made over here. Biofuel. To make biofuel, you just take any sapling or seeds or potatoes, almost any vanilla plant. And we're going to toss those in here. And we get substrate and ethylene. Now we're going to take the ethylene, extract it into here. Is that right? Liquid ethylene. This is making regular ethylene, so yeah. Not this. It's gas right now, so we got to use the pressurized tube. No. No? Did I get that right? Oh, I have to place this thing backwards. That's it. Boom. There we go. So now I can take the gaseous ethylene, once we configure this to extract and insert. There it goes. Now it's getting the gaseous ethylene and turning it into a liquid. Now we're going to pipe that liquid out here. Whoop. And into this machine, but it also needs oxygen. So I've got one more pressurized tube. I did. Now I do. Which we're going to extract and insert. So it's getting the oxygen from this guy and mixing it with the liquid ethylene, but it also needs to have these substrates. So I've got some item conduit here, which I think I can just run. I don't want you to go there. So you are going to extract the substrate, and you are going to insert it over here. There we go, substrate. That makes the HDPE pellets, which we could then, do I want to output it? I'll just let it build it up in here. As soon as we get 8 of them, we can make one of the HDPE sheets. There we go. 8 of them in a circle. Plastic sheet. That's the first time I made that. But I already made some of these pellets, so I gotta make a second one right away. Now this basic gas tank looks like there's going to be a bottleneck in one of these two. See, it's completely filling up with hydrogen and then it stops making oxygen. But it looks like it may be using the oxygen and hydrogen at the same rate. They're both staying full. And this is always just a little bit low. Oh, and now it's stopped because it's not making... It ran out of the biofuel. That was it. So now it's going to slowly use up the oxygen, and then when it runs out of oxygen, it will stop running. So I could have it vent the excess hydrogen, but then it's going to run all the time. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. It's good enough. So put that away, and whoop. Yep, that's not what I wanted to do. Yep, they got 24. Alright, so that is all the ingredients I need to make the acceleration wand. So I've been looking forward to making this. So I need to make 2 of these, and for some reason some of these don't show up. I need the flux. I don't have it. The wand. I've got 1 wand core. Where'd I get that? Oh, that's just that one. Yeah, I made that already. I thought I had made these. I guess I didn't. Alright, there's one. Oh, yeah, and the other one's still over here. Yeah, I was getting ready. I've got an interloper. So now I can make the other one. So now bring this up. Okay, now just the horns. For some reason the horns don't show up automatically. 1 advanced wand core. Oh, they did reload. That's good. 2 advanced cores. And the APU also doesn't show up. Acceleration wand. Like a zombie brain. Sweet. So, let's find us something to examine. Something that's doing something. This guy. See how slow this progress is? And it's done. Now let's do one from scratch. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, done. And I think this thing has modes that you can make it faster even. Maybe not. Or I just don't remember what the command is. Yeah, mode key none to change speed. I'll have to set it. But you can make it go faster. Let's go ahead and do it. I want to see it go faster. Mode, there's lots of modes. Better Builder's Wand. M. Armor, feat, item. It's got to be a none. But that's better builder. Isn't it better builder's wands? Can we get out of here? Oh, it's not enough wands. Okay. Of course, it's not a builder's wand. Category. Enough. Or just wand. That'd be more useful. Wand. Wand modifier. Not enough wand. That's it. M. I like M for all my modes. M. Faster. Fastest. Alright, let's see how fast this goes. That's pretty cool. That is very fast. Well, now it's not as fast this time. Oh, it's probably because it's running out of power. Yeah. It's gotta let the power build back up again. I'll have to increase my... Well, these are ultimate. They should be pretty good. But I can get faster. Anyway, that's the acceleration one. It's going to be very useful to just generally speed things up. I really like it. It's a nice, powerful device. And I think that just about wraps this episode up. We killed the dragon. We made HDPE. We went through Psi pretty quick. Not the actual programming, but everything else. But most of all, we made the acceleration wand. I love this thing. And have fun using it. Alright. Until next time, this is Nonsanity signing out. Take care. Be good. And see you next time.